and they sing and dance.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If it's the first time you're here, my name is Borossy, currently pregnant with baby number 2. This pregnancy is a high-risk pregnancy. It's my 3rd pregnancy, but will be my 2nd child. I hope that makes sense. If you want to get caught up on my pregnancy so far, I have my pregnancy series linked down in the description box. You can check those videos out. We are having a boy, and it's gonna be my first boy, and it feels very, very exciting to be meeting him soon. I feel like, oh my god, week 20, how many weeks am I? Am I 26 weeks now? I have to double check. Yes, okay, so this is week 26. Pregnancy update for week 26. So many things happen. I'm gonna start with my symptoms because I don't have a lot of new symptoms, and if you are here for exclusively the symptoms, then I will tell you all about those now, and then I'm gonna tell you my update, what specifically happened for me this week, and I'm also including some footage from when I did my glucose test, so it's a little bit of vlog style in between, and I'm gonna end with my bump shot. So it's gonna be a very interesting update today, friends. My new symptoms for the week is that I feel a lot of movements. I have felt a lot of movements, but his kicks are getting so much stronger now. Sometimes they catch me by surprise, and it's a little bit painful actually, but I'm loving it, so that's good. I do feel him sometimes very low in my hip area with his head. I believe it's his head. So when he's kicking me up here, his head is sometimes like bumping me on the side of my hip, and that's not very comfortable. And that leads me to the next symptom. I've had very sharp pain in my left lower abdomen. So if you imagine my bump like this, on the left side down is where I feel most of my pain if I have been standing up for a long period of time, or if I have been walking a lot that day, and sometimes that pain is so sharp and uncomfortable that I start to get panic and I have to sit down, and I get very on edge when that happens, and I have no patience. So in those moments I'm not very fun, but usually it goes away if I sit down and rest for a little bit. I have had a lot of round ligament pain, especially at night or when I'm lying down, and I have started to be able to breathe through them. I'm like practicing my skills of breathing before the contractions come and I have to deliver, but I'm finding it more effective now. I feel like I'm able to relax more and breathe more when I am feeling pain, and usually it goes away if I change position. So if I have a lot of round ligament pain on my right side, for example, if I'm lying on that side, I will usually switch to my other side and just try and breathe through the pain a little bit, and it usually goes away. I've also had quite a lot of lower back pain now when my bump is getting bigger and I'm more heavy. I forgot to check my weight actually, but that's not most important. But I know that I'm heavier and I can feel it in my lower back, and if you don't know, I have scoliosis and I'm planning on doing something about it, but I will be telling you about that in a little while. I've had a stuffy nose ever since Natalie gave me her cold, and it's even if I don't feel sick, I still sound like I'm quite nasally, and I know that that can be a pregnancy symptom as well, so I'm choosing to believe that this is all pregnancy because I have no like phlegm or whatever it's called. I can't blow my nose. I just feel very dry and I sound very stuffy. Like that. I feel like irritated in my nose. I wrote down that I'm very hungry, but I have no appetite. I feel like I get hungry every 1 to 2 hours, and I feel like I'm desperate for food that I need to eat, but as soon as I try to eat something, I get full immediately, so that's very annoying. And my last symptom that is new for the week is that I wrote down that I have been very emotional. I have been crying a lot and I have been upset a lot, like feeling like I miss my family who are back in Sweden, and things just makes me cry. things that I normally don't cry about. I am a person who has very easy... If I get angry or upset, I will cry very easy. That's just something that comes natural to me. But even for me, it has been a little bit ridiculous for what things I have been crying about. Anyway, that's my new symptoms for week 26. Moving on to the part of the video where I will be telling you about my glucose test. So, I had a few appointments this week. The glucose test I did record a little bit. I was vlogging from when we first picked up my like things that I needed for the appointment. I will include that footage, and then I have some footage from the actual day when I did the test, and when I come back I will be telling you my results basically. I look so funny now. Okay. So we have just now picked up my plastic cups for my urine test and the little paper that says when I have to go to the hospital. On the 1st of October I have my glucose test, and in that moment I also have to leave urine samples, and they were gonna check my blood to see if I have gestational diabetes, I think it's called. And we made a little trip out of it, so all the family was involved. We stopped in a park and a meat store and bought a few pairs of different kinds of meats for Caesar, because they didn't look very tasty to me. But yeah, the little baby's hanging out with us. How do you feel now when I'm 25 weeks pregnant?
I don't know.
It's getting closer and closer. Yeah.
I can wait. I can wait.
Starting to feel the excitement again, guys, so that's good. And you too? Okay, that was weird. So I have just swallowed my disgusting glucose drink, and I decided to wait outside of the hospital because I don't want to be there right now. I got the orange kind, and I hate orange. I really don't like orange fizzy drinks and that kind of thing, so for me it was a little bit disgusting to swallow it, but everything was okay. Now I have to wait for 1 hour, and then I have to go in with my urine samples, and they're gonna take my blood and we're gonna see. So 1 hour I have to wait now, and that's gonna be fun. Hello!
Jag håller precis på att ska göra om håret.
Det är inget som syns ändå på kameran. I'm being kept company by my mom, which is very nice. Okay, so now when you have enjoyed that little vlog style footage, I can tell you the results. So my midwife called me yesterday, and she let me know that my results came back not very good. She said that I had too high of a blood sugar level, and she needed me to come in to see her immediately that afternoon, she said, and she wanted to talk to me about my diet, and she wanted to talk to me about an upcoming test that she needs me to do. So basically I failed my glucose test, and I was really shocked, really shocked actually, but I feel like nothing surprised me in this pregnancy. I feel like when I get past one thing is another curveball, so I'm trying to relax and I'm staying calm, and I'm just trying to do whatever I can. So we ended up going to see my midwife yesterday in the afternoon, and she told me that because I failed my glucose test technically, she said that normal would have been like a level of 140, whatever it is that they are measuring, and I had 150, so it's higher, but it's not extremely high. She said. So she said that she wanted to send me for one more glucose test, a longer one this time, where they will be the 3 days leading up to the test. I will need to follow a diet plan that she gave me, basically similar to what I normally eat, so it's not going to be difficult. But she said that I have to go in the morning at 8 without eating or drinking anything, and I'm gonna get the glucose drink again. This time it's gonna be, instead of, I think it's 50 milligrams of sugar, this time will be 100 milligrams of sugar. So I will be feeling very ill after this, I'm sure. I will be nauseous and headache and all of that. I just know it. I have to brace myself. But so they will take my blood before I drink it, and then I have to drink it and wait 1 hour, and they're gonna take my blood, and then I have to wait 1 hour more, so 2 hours after drinking it they will check my blood again, and for the final step is I have to wait 1 more hour, so in total it's 3 hours after I drink the drink and they will check my blood again. So in total they will be checking my blood 4 times, 1 before the drink and 3 each hour after I have drink the drink. So I will be basically staying there all day with no food, and that's not gonna be fun, and I'm gonna be alone and bored. So if you're not following me on Instagram, please go follow me so you can keep me company. That day is on the 13th, so it's gonna be next week. So yeah, my god, I don't look forward to it, but I will be doing it anyway. I also had so yeah, she said that with that test they will confirm if I in fact have I think it's called gestational diabetes, and if I do have it I will need to monitor my blood at home with a little machine that she's gonna give me, and basically if I can manage it with my diet, that's what I will be doing. If not, I might be needing medication like insulin and that kind of things. And I asked her if this is gonna affect my delivery in any sense, and she said by now no, but there could be a risk if you have gestational diabetes that your baby can grow to become very, very big, and in that case they would have to induce me early. But she said normally they would not induce me before 40 weeks, so anyway that's probably not gonna happen. As I said, I think he's gonna be born early like Natalie was. But we shall see. I'm hoping that before my next appointment I can change my diet enough to have a good reading, and that I will be testing negative for diabetes. So pray to God. But for as of right now I have failed my glucose test. So and then I also had an appointment with a back specialist. This was actually before the glucose test, but in this 26th week of pregnancy. Because I have scoliosis, and I have quite severe scoliosis, I will try and insert footage of my spine where you can see. But I thought they might give me some kind of exercise that I could be doing, or just tips in general, and he just told me to try and stay active, the rest as much as possible, and then we will start rehab after I have my delivery. So I have been taking matters into my own hands, and I have been in contact with a chiropractor who lives locally or works locally, and she's gonna help me tomorrow actually to see if she can help me with exercise, try and stabilize my back a little bit and prepare me for labor and what's to come. So I will have that in my next update, what's going on with that. But very excited to go to a chiropractor. And then I have my next midwife appointment also booked, and for that appointment she offered me 2 vaccines that I can take if I wish to. I can have the flu shot, and I think it's called whooping cough if I'm not mistaken. So if I take that I would be protecting baby boy for his first 2 months of life, if I understood correctly. So I'm thinking about that. I haven't decided what to do. I did not agree to take the flu vaccine when I was pregnant with Natalie, and there was no problem. But this time I have a toddler or a child in school, and she's bringing home more batteries and things, so I'm considering it this time, but I'm not sure yet. And that's all I had for my list, friends. So now to the fun part. We're gonna have a little bump shot, and I have about 4 minutes before I have to pick up Natalie from school. But how do you like my new hat? I'm enjoying it. I'm so excited to have some new fall items in my wardrobe, and yeah, struggling a lot with my wardrobe at the moment. Nothing fits me anymore. I'm super big. Yes, I'm coming. I'm super big, and yeah, I'm just trying to survive this last 3 months before I have the baby. So I don't want to make more shopping. But let's take a look at the belly shot. So this is bump for week 26, and I'm feeling quite cute in my autumn cardigan and my hat, but for purpose of the video I will be sharing my bare belly as well. And I have, as of now, no new stretch marks, knock on wood, but you know, they came in the 3rd trimester last time, so we shall see. But this is belly for week 26, and thank you for watching today, friends, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!